Today we are all going to Perak for a field trip, and 15 of us are going to Perak to learn a little bit more about Malayan history.
Of this trip is actually to allow an opportunity for our teachers to learn through field trip about the period of Perak under the British, as well as the new villages, to find out more about how actually the locals actually experienced the whole emergency. The genesis of the trip actually came about because we were doing our midterm review of the upper sector syllabus, and we were noticing that actually enrollment was not very robust. And one of the considerations that we had was perhaps, with the new group of teachers, a lot of them may not be very exposed to Malayan history or Southeast Asian history. And we felt that actually if you look at Malaysia or even Perak alone, there is a lot of historical tradition and historical places that our kids can go to, or even our teachers can go to, and there's a lot to learn from here. So this is day 2. Actually, we're starting the actual field trip today, and today we're really going to take a look at some of the colonial artifacts left behind by the British, as well as to look at how the locals interacted and adapted to British colonial rule.
great palace that the Perak Sultan built back then. It's a sign of the prosperity and wealth that he brought to the state, which allowed the Sultan and his family to be living in that kind of affluence. So students can actually see what Teen meant for the people in Perak and also the royalty in Perak. Nai Ibrahim's house was the museum, was a good place to go to. Generally, it provides a very, very real, tactile and sensual experience for them to actually understand about Nai Ibrahim as well as the history of Perak in general. I think in terms of the Larut Wars, in terms of the role of Nai Ibrahim, James Birch, the trial, as well as some of the history of the Sultans, will provide them with a very, very good context to fill in some of the maybe, I would say gaps, but maybe some of the additional context which students will find more helpful to understand the period of time.
Today we all went to the charcoal factory, and for me, I find that it was an eye-opener, as the charcoal factory made use of the mangrove trees, and after they had used all the mangrove trees for charcoal, to make charcoal, they actually replant the area with more trees. This charcoal factory is an important economic development for the area in Perak, and this can actually be a very good reflection point in terms of social and economic development. Day 2, we visited Port Well. This is a place where the first railway line was built in Peninsular Malaya, and although there's no longer, the railway has already been dismantled, and only the signboard was left, the students can still visit this area, and they can see for themselves how this area has now been developed.
We will start the day with, I think they will introduce the university to us and the kind of things that they do, and then later on Prof Wong will share a little bit more about the project, the so-called New Village project, the New Villages project. Okay, so after that we will be having lunch, and then we'll be heading towards one of the new villages, and that's where we can really put our oral interviews in action.
name is Kim Seong and I'm from Hawaii Secondary School. So today is day 3 and in the morning we went to 2 places, Utah and also the Gravel Palm Museum. Right, so for Utah, what's interesting in the sense like for us to bring students there, right, is that the fact that Utah was actually built on a disused tin mine. Right? So for students, it's good to see like how the place itself has evolved as a result of the change in use, right? From a tin mine to now a university and Gravel Palm Museum, which talks a lot about the history of tin mining in Perak. And you can see from there that there's multiple layers to this tin mining operation, how it actually benefited like the Kapitans, the Chinese, and also like how they actually have to bring in workers from China. So in a sense, it's also changing the social fabric of Perak itself. For somebody who has never been to a tin mine before, never seen or heard or even see the structure before, right? Then this museum is definitely must go for students who want to know more about tin mining.
I'm Minika Maston from Temasek Secondary School, and I'd like to talk to you about our day 2 itinerary, that is a visit to the new village. Right. If you remember clearly, this new village was created during the emergency period. But do you know the reason why it was created? In the first place, these 500,000 Chinese were supposed to be deported back to China. But they refused to, and the NCA actually fought for them to stay put here. And as a result of that, Harold Briggs, if you remember, he created these new villages. As I read the textbook before coming here, I always imagined the new villages to be something small and clustered together. But upon coming here, it's entirely different. Right? I'm quite impressed. In fact, these new villages, so-called, is quite spaced out, and they have good facilities. There are some remnants of the new villages that's made of wood, mainly wood and zinc. But today, most of them have been renovated, and they are made of bricks. Right? The University of Tunku Abdul Rahman arranged for us, and it is very good. He made sure that all the various heads of the school associations, right, gathered together in the temple, and we had a good oral interview with them. And from there, we learned quite a bit of things about these new villages. From the new village, we were then brought to the Goping Museum. And from the Goping Museum, I'm surprised to learn that Goping's history is, Goping has got about 150 years of history, even much earlier than Ipoh or Kampar. And from there, you learn how Goping really flourished through the tin mining industry. So that's another good note for the students to know about the pull factors of the immigrants, why they came over to Goping. From the museum, we went to the Heritage Gallery. The Heritage Gallery is quite unique because you see that this is the house of the rich, where the doors are really securely closed. In the Heritage Gallery, you'll be able to see all the various household things that were used by the rich in the late 19th century and early 20th century.
now we have just done with Hanchin Petsu Hakka Tin Miners Club Museum, and so now we're heading to Pasir Sala, where we hope that the museum will be awesome and then we can bring our kids there for the trip.
Hi, I'm Sean from Crescent Girls School. I think one good takeaway from this trip itself is definitely the interviews we had with the villagers in the new village area itself. I think that's something you are unable to experience anywhere. Speaking to them and asking them about their experiences, and which is a way of historical data collection, is definitely something that I would say is entirely new for me, but it's something unique that can only be accomplished here, which is why I definitely encourage people to go visit new villages.
Hi, I'm Rizal from Clementown Secondary School. The highlight of this trip is the Night Bayi Museum.
I'm Eddie. I'm from Clementown Secondary. The highlight for me will be the Tin Mining Museum because it is very genuine and you get to experience a lot of stuff, especially the antiques.
Hi everybody, I'm Kim Seong from Poly Secondary School, and to me the highlight of this trip is the Sultan Aslan Shah's gallery.
Terence from St. Patrick's School. Okay, so I would say that the highlight of the trip is the trip to the Tin Museum, because I think that really showcased the history of tin mining.
Ganesh from NJC. The highlight of the trip was people who came along with us. Right, it made the trip a lot more fun than right. I found the mining museum exciting. It gave you the history of the mining in Tinta Valley, as well as the life of the immigrants and coolies in Perak.
Okay. I'm Rosanna from Tanyakata Secondary School. The highlight of the trip for me is the visit to Pasir Sala, because that's the place where Perch was murdered, and it was very similar for me because that's the start of colonization for Malaya.
I'm from Temasek Secondary School. What was very impressive, or what I found very impressive about Ipoh was the gallery Sultan Aslan Shah, where we got to see his life and even the artifacts that he used, and that to me was very personable that I saw him as well.
I'm Gary, I'm from Nanchang High School. So we spent about 4 days here in Perak. I think the highlights for me will be the visit to the new villages led by the staff from Utah, because we get to interact with the villagers and get to know how is their present living condition and also what they experienced in the past.
I was expecting a bit more though, but I think the fact that at least there was a club there, and we can actually get the students to reimagine what actually might happen back then when Birch was murdered. Okay, the actual site. It's just that it's a bit far out, and for us to bring the students all the way to that point, I think the teachers need to think very carefully about what do they want to do, or should they plan it in such a way that it's along the way from point A to point B, and perhaps this is one possible stop place. If not, if the teacher is to just bring the kids all the way to there and then back to Ipoh, then I think it might be a waste of resources.
I think the highlight for me for this trip basically is the fact of planning the entire thing, because I was never very confident with Malayan history, having not really studied it in university, and having being very new to the service, it's the first time I have to organize a trip for anybody, let alone teachers. So I think this entire trip itself has been a highlight, and I think I grew and benefited a lot from the process because I got to know a lot more people and also a lot more about Malayan history, which I think will come very useful when I go back to school very soon.
Okay, so I think I'm glad that the teachers enjoyed the trip, and one of the highlights is to really have the teachers go to the new village and do the interviews. So hope that this will be useful for the teachers and for them to be able to bring their students here and excite students about learning Malayan history.